take a stand really and say, I'm not going to allow this negativity to control me. Welcome to my channel. I normally would be a little bit more organized, but I really felt like I needed to come on and just tune in and bring through what Spirit is wanting to share with you. I'm hearing my guides, usually angels that I bring through, really wanting to share something for just the time that we're in right now. And this has found you. It's really time for you to let go of some negativity. I was going to read this to you. I've been using these oracle cards, Moonology. And this is the one that kept coming up, the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. It's actually really pretty. I know it's not a full moon, but that's the card that kept coming up. So here we go. So what it says is, if you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. So what I'm hearing there as I'm listening to this, and I'm listening to, so yes, I'm a Scorpio, but I'm actually a double water sign, which allows me to do a deeper dive and kind of dig into the situation as I'm tuning into you, feeling that it's more about this kind of bigger, wider scale situation that's happening, and everybody has mixed feelings about it. With elections or just the way that things are on the planet, and people agreeing or disagreeing or not coming into alignment is what I'm hearing. Not coming into alignment with who you are or the way you are and what you've been feeling. So I wanted to dig into it a little bit and just really hear and allow Spirit to flow. And maybe this is something that you really resonate with. Take what resonates with you and then just disregard the rest. This is really just me tapping into the general energies of anybody that will be watching this video. So it's not necessarily all going to be pertinent to every single person. So what I'm hearing right now is, it's time for you to let go and heal. Yeah, there's a deeper healing that is trying to come through, and it needs to be you. Like, maybe you've been avoiding it. Maybe you've been feeling like it should be somebody else. Maybe you've even been feeling like it's not there because it's not you, it's them, is kind of the sense that I'm getting. So what I'm going to tell you is, this negative energy it's affecting you. So regardless if it's the other person or the other people or whoever it is, or whatever your perception is of the situation, which is really what I'm getting is the problem. It's your perception of the situation, and this negativity that's there is in the way of you being able to really see a wider picture. Yeah, and it's going to come more into view tomorrow. It'll be coming more into view. It'll allow you to see here a broader spectrum. I don't know if that resonates with any of you, but I really, really sense that this is the time. This is the time to let go and dig deep. Like, you don't have to necessarily work hard. A lot of people think to really get in there and dig deep, you've got to be crying and you've got to be throwing up, kind of purging. And that's not really what this is about. This is more about, can you let go? Can you let go so it can stop doing damage to you. Because this is about what the negativity is doing to you, and you need to release. Holding on to negativity can cause all sorts of problems, mentally, emotionally, even physically in your body. It can cause all sorts of things to happen. I don't have any like scientific studies to list off right off the top of my head, because I wasn't really prepared to do that. Like I said, this is really, I just felt encouraged to do this because somebody needed to hear this. Somebody needed to hear that it's time to let go. And, I had to do a similar thing for my mom before she passed away. My mom had been through a lot. Her body had kind of quit on her, and she had a lot of emotional trauma, emotional and physical trauma from her childhood, sexual abuse, you name it. So she had a lot of hurts, a lot of really deep, serious hurt. And she was really, really angry for most of her life. And it did a lot. I think it took a lot out on her body. I know it took a lot out on our family life. And so I don't want to see that happen for you. And when I talked to her, and I talked to her about this multiple times, but this last time that I talked to her about it, I really tried to encourage her to understand that the healing is really for you. It's not justifying anything that was done. It's not making anything that happened okay. It's not even saying that that's going to go away or forget or anything like that. It's really for you to be able to grow, for you to be able to finally find that validity that you've been looking for, that you've been asking for. You've got to be able to let go. So there's some answers that are coming, but because you're stuck in the negativity, you can't even receive them. Yeah. So because you're stuck in the negativity, sorry, I have this. Because you're stuck in the negativity, it's kept your vibration low. And so when you're stuck so low, you can't raise up to where the answers are. You can't allow yourself to even pick up your head high enough to see what's out in front of you, to see what's going on around you. Because you're so focused in on this thing that's right just down in the deep, dark yuckies, I'll just call them. You can't get there. All those answers. And I think that was the thing, is she just wanted to know, like, didn't somebody care? Why? Where was God? And why, where was the love and all of that? And where were all these things that were supposed to be so wonderful? And when she could finally take a step back from all of that and take a stand, really, and say, I'm not going to allow this negativity to control me. That's really what you're doing, is you're taking a stand for yourself and saying, I'm not going to allow it anymore. I'm not going to allow it to control me. I'm not going to allow it to dictate what happens in my life or my ability to see or have good things. If you can't let go of the negativity, then it's really hard for you to be able to grab onto what's new and what's coming and what's good. So I just want to encourage you today, just take the time to really, what I'm hearing is take the time to lay down. It's, I'm just going to lead you a little bit. I'm going to just open up this space right now that if you would like to join and just step into, it's going to allow you to calm down. And it's a safe space that I'm opening up. And it's going to allow you to let your guard down, because I think that's really what's getting in the way. So if you're willing, then just say, I accept it. And I'm stepping into this safe space. There you go. There you go. I can feel it. I feel that release of healing and peace and softness. So much love. That's right. It's like the angels are spreading out their wings and wrapping them around you. And you can ask those questions as they come up. And just be open to whether or not they get answered right now. And open yourself up to feel the love that Source has for you, that the universe has been holding just for you and waiting for you to allow yourself to let your guard down long enough to let this in. There you go. I just feel like a clearing and a clarity, clearness and a clearing. And you might even feel like you want to cry, and that's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's going to clear all of those things, that negative energy out of your system. Letting go now. Letting go now. If you just want to repeat with me, say, I'm letting go now. I'm letting go now. I'm letting go because I'm not going to let it have control. So I'm letting go, and I'm letting go, and I'm letting go. There you go. And now I receive the peace that the universe has been holding for me. I receive the love. I receive the love all around me. And now I can know that I'm not alone. I'm not alone in this universe of love. Good. Good. And setting all of those things down and letting go. And if you need to, you can come back to this space anytime you want to. It's always around. Yes, the angels are just surrounding you. They've been there waiting this whole time, ready to tend to your wounds and heal them. Yeah, letting go all the negativity all the way down. And I'd like you to imagine a ball of light, very, very soft ball of light over your head. And as it gently touches your head, it's almost like warm honey pouring down over you, healing, healthy, releasing all of that negative energy as it soaks deeply into every cell in your body. And it just softly, slowly makes its way down the back of your head, your ears, your eyes, down your throat, and your heart, and down your back and your belly, and all the way down your thighs and your shins and your feet. And now as the angels come to seal us back up, each of us in our own individual energies, and to seal in all of this love, you take all of that peace and love with you. all of it stays with you. And is there any time that you want to call on it or hold on to it or bring it up with you? And I just really feel like you need to stay in this rest and letting go stage and allowing it to heal you. And you're going to know when it's time. And the moving on will be so easy. It'll be so much easier now because you're able to lay down all this negativity. And you're going to notice over the coming weeks, is what I'm hearing, that your point of view is going to allow you to see things that you were never able to see. It's not going to change you, or this is not to manipulate, but just to bring things that you weren't able to see. That's what I'm hearing. Good. So I feel like some of you are just becoming stable again now. And I just want to leave you on a note of peace and love and just understanding. I just release all of that understanding that I feel like the angels are trying to bring. Good. And like I said, if you need to come back and listen to this again, fast forward to that part where you just opened up that space that was a safe space. Like if you feel anything coming up, that would be natural, right? Things may continue to come up and you just enter in whenever you need to. All right, my friend, have a wonderful day. I hope this helped you, and if it did, please let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you again soon.